Hey everyone, welcome to another lure making tutorial, and today I'm wood turning a topwater popper. I've got the lathe going, and I'm at my father's house, and he's got all the big equipment, so I took advantage of seeing him this Christmas and making some lures on some bigger equipment. So the wood I'm using on this project is Eastern Red Cedar. I had a 2x4 of it, and I'm actually going to cut it down to a square blank. This makes it easier to turn. Once you have a square blank cut, you need to find the center points of it, and that's the tool I'm using right there is just something to find the center. You can actually just draw from edge to edge, and you'll actually turn it to a round shape, but starting off as close to center as possible makes less work. So once we have the center found, we're going to put it on the chuck and line it up with the points on the chuck with the center point. Now I'm using a rubber mallet to kind of get it started, but so you have the one end in, you just slide the other one back in, and you have the center point on the other side as well, and you just lock them in. Now I am not an expert at wood turning, and I found out that I was doing a few things wrong after watching some videos. I'll leave a link to somebody that knows a little bit more about wood turning and a little bit better methods of doing it. Basically, I found out I was dulling my chisels really bad by coming in too low. So I got some cool shots, some slow motion and some hyperlapse here of the bait being made. Also have a hyperlapse of when the blank exploded on me. I will say you want to start off with a bigger gouge when you're turning the square into a round. Some notes on safety. This sends shavings all over the place. You definitely want to wear some safety glasses. Gloves are kind of optional. Be sure not to wear anything loose around the lathe because you don't want it to get wrapped up in the lathe. It's not a good thing. Now here I pretty much have the blank already rounded over. Now I'm just trying to get it down to size, so because this is way too big for my popper that I'm using, I'm just making a bass popper. Wait for it. And Chernobyl. Yep, that exploded on me. Now I think I ended up seeing that there was a crack that ran down the middle of it. I was able to salvage a little bit of it, so this is what I made the popper out of. Now I was lucky that that didn't hit me in the face or anything, so like I said, definitely want to wear your safety glasses just in case something like that happens. Now I'm just about down to size, so I'm actually going to start shaping the bait and getting the tapers and everything in. Now I'm starting to increase the speed on this, yeah, because I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to fine sand it and clean up the bait. So I touched the bait a couple times here, and don't worry, it's actually, the machine has stopped and not running and not spinning. It's just, I'm filming in really fast speed, so it looks like it's spinning. Actually, I should say, I'm filming in really low speed, so it looks like it's spinning. Now here, if I would have thought ahead and flipped the bait around, I could have actually gotten to the mouth a little bit better, and I would have had to do a lot less work on the lip once I got back to the house. And that is it for the wood turning. Now I just need to separate the ends off. Now I didn't get the lip hollowed out quite like I wanted to, so I'm going to go back and use a drill bit to get me a little bit more of a popper mouth. Now I'm going to weight the popper. You might not have to, especially if you have heavier hooks on it, but I'm going to go ahead and weight it to get it in the water just a little bit more so it grabs more water when you pop it. Now I believe with poppers you want to have it sit back in the water, not towards the line. But I am running a little bit of an experiment on this one, so. And I make all my line ties and hook holders, so this is what I'm doing now. So this is about all I have for you today. I'm actually making this a two-parter. When I go to paint this, I actually had some issues when I painted this one. I've tried something new, a vinyl holographic material on it. It did not turn out well at all, and so I actually ended up taking it off and redoing it. But I'll actually end up showing you how I went back and redid the lure and how you can correct that mistake and do a nice paint job on it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to be looking out for that part 2 where I will paint this and hopefully get it out on the water to try it out a couple times. It's winter time, so probably not going to catch anything, but we'll give it a whirl.